Hello, friends. Welcome to Tyranny of Dragons. I am Matthew, and I will be your host and GM for tonight's game. Joining me around my virtual table tonight are Xtina, Kenny, and Steven. Say hi.
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 Wow. Now, before we begin, I do have a few announcements to get through, starting with our sponsor, XSplit. XSplit is a high-quality virtual webcam background remover that works with your already existing webcam. Using this program, you can protect your privacy while you work or play remotely. You can blur, remove the background entirely, or even put your favorite picture up as your background instead. You can download the app today at xsplit.com, and if you use the coupon code RANDOM, you can get 10% off of your purchase. You can find our referral link in the chats and shows. You can also keep up to date on everything we do here on the Random Rhapsody Network by following us on Facebook as Random Rhapsody TV, on Twitter as @random_rhapsody, and on Blue Sky as Random Rhapsody. And those are announcements. So join us as we return to the world of Loroupa and investigate a draconic cult wreaking havoc throughout Hyrulean. And we're back. So, if you don't know already, the way we do our recaps here is we offer up the Random Rhapsody coin, which is good for one free reroll to whoever does it. If I do it, I also get it. And you guys want me to have that today?
No.
No? Well, if that's the case, who wants it?
I'll do it.
Alright. Take it away.
Right, so, yeah, I definitely trained my dragon. That's not a dragon, definitely a dog. That was important, and bonding time is good, very good. Definitely have to have bonding time. We met up with the person we were supposed to meet, Oreo, or whatever his name was, got the quest we needed. Then
Oreo.
we did some shopping, well, yeah, generally some shopping. That was good. That was good. Taught some tricks to my dragon and the bonding then. And then we met up with Oreo's friend who tried to hire us. Oreo also tried to hire us. We officially got our job and now we're on the way. I think that's all the big parts. Definitely not missing anything.
Yeah.
No, nothing of significant value, you know.
No, nothing of significant value.
There's your coin, I guess.
Thank you.
We sound a little bit more confident about it.
Yeah. I'll take that recap. Be sure to use it today. It does go away at the end of the session. But we rejoin our story as you guys are leaving the tavern after parting ways with Onthar, not Oreo. Thank you very much. And
It starts with an O, right? That's the important part.
Close enough.
I'm just glad it's not my NPC names you're making fun of. That, you know, that's all I care about now.
I don't know why for such a short name, it's such a hard one to remember.
This is why we get one more enemy every time.
Probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys are. I assume you guys are gonna make your way towards Miranda, the contact Lothar. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was trying to decipher what you said. Yeah, but yeah. Are you guys taking your wagon, by the way?
Do we? I guess we are going out of town, aren't we? Like this is it.
That's the plan, anyway.
I don't see why we wouldn't.
Yeah. I mean,
So, yes, we are like being hired as bodyguards, but also like we do need a place to carry our own shit.
well, and we're supposed to like play act as merchants, right? Like that's part of this. We got
I
cleaned
think
up.
that was yeah.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to be merchants. It's not necessarily just merchants that's going to be in the caravan. You know, you also need guards. Likely anyone who also wants to go on the trip would just go along. If, you know, like, say if someone was like moving to next town or whatever, they would also typically join a caravan like this just to be protected in some way.
Okay.
Safety numbers.
Yeah, you don't necessarily have to be merchants, but you very well can be.
It also just somewhat helps out our contact to be like, hey, we also have an extra wagon in case you want to load some stuff up. Like, and take a bit more. Yeah. I feel like there are more reasons to take it than not, so.
Yeah, you, so yeah. You go back to the southern gate to pick up your wagon that you left behind with the intimidated stable boy. Not necessarily meant to be intimidated, but was intimidated nonetheless.
Well, no, he was meant to because we had to keep him quiet about oatmeal.
Oh yeah, he did see oatmeal.
Because we hadn't. He did see oatmeal because we hadn't put the disguise on yet. And now it's just a perfectly normal Great Dane.
Yep.
Perfectly normal.
The foaming at the mouth means he likes you.
Yeah.
Yep. All Great Danes are mildly acidic. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Ignore the smell. I know it smells like batteries, but you know it's just.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were a veterinarian and you know so much about dogs now. I thought you took care of the horses. Anyways,
you gather up your stables and your two horses and yeah, make your way to the northern gate of town. Complete opposite side.
Now,
So I guess-
oatmeal. These are friends, not food.
Make a persuasion check.
That's so important, I feel like. Oh gosh. Well,
making a note.
don't know how that's going.
I'll make a note. It's all right.
DM's just checking boxes over there. Like that's one fail.
All right. Yes.
in like
yes.
3
Right
sessions,
now?
we're gonna get the badness level map from Lilo and Stitch.
Oh my gosh, that'd be perfect.
Come on, oatmeal. This is.
I love that.
There's a small glint in oatmeal's eyes as I suggest they could be food.
Yeah. That is very funny if that's what the persuasion means. Is he was not thinking of it before, but now that you mention it, that gnome does look tasty.
Oatmeal's third eye starts to open.
Yeah.
Food.
Yeah, that's exactly pretty much. It's just oatmeal hears food and just kind of wide eyes, starts drooling a little bit, which starts sizzling.
No.
Good news, we've learned he's food motivated. Bad news, lots of things are food.
Tragically.
Tragically, a lot of things.
Bad news. He's in a high motivation environment.
That's a great front. I'm using that later.
But you guys eventually make your way up toward the north gate. Takes you a little bit to find Miranda, but she's not too terribly hard to find. She's currently with her own 2 wagons right now, just kind of with a clipboard in her hand, just telling her workers where to put stuff, berating workers that might drop something or whatever. You guys approach, and she, who are you? I got some work to do, so make it quick.
I just looked to Griff like, you want to handle this one? You're the most likable between us.
My friend, can somebody refresh me on what her name is? Because I'm awful with the names.
Miranda.
Completely blanked out.
You too? Yeah, I get it. We're friends with Ortho. We're coming here to help the expedition. We're bringing all our own stuff. You won't even know we're here. How can we help?
You mean Orthon?
Oreo, yeah.
Right. Yes, I've got a place for you. See, you've brought your own wagon. You're looking to carry some stuff in it, or that's just for personal use?
Griffin looks at the Great Dane-sized dragon that is currently occupying the back of the wagon, along with the not insignificant size of some of our party members. It's just like, yeah, okay. I think we have everything we need. Do you have anything for us to carry? I'm happy to wedge some things in there.
I mean,
maybe nothing too
preferably not any food items.
No, not any
no,
food items.
I'm not trading in food. I mean, I don't necessarily need you. I mean, I can hire another wagon out, but the idiots in the center kind of only sent me 2 when I ordered 3, and whatever. But I can make it work if you.
Yeah, no worries. We can.
Griffin's just taking in. Yeah, Griffin's taking in what we have to carry. It's like, sorry, I think our wagon is spoken for, but we are here to help, and happy to not be needed, but be along for the ride anyway.
Next question. Are you looking for work, or are you just need a caravan up north?
What kind of work are we talking?
I mean, can be hired on as a guard, or I might be able to hire you on because you're tracking these cultists down. Yes, and she kind of hushes her voice a little.
Oh, we're talking about that openly. Yes, we're absolutely doing that.
I hushed my voice, and they're off doing their own thing. But I could potentially hire you on as a guard and place you more towards up front. You'd have to find out where their carriages are, but
whose carriages? Like hers?
No, the cultists. I don't know where they are in this mess out here. So but if you wanted to,
you're paying.
Yeah, it's as a guard you'd be paid 5 gold per week. you'd be out for, depending on how far the cult travels exactly. If they're traveling just to Port Belanu, it will likely be a 2-week journey. But they could also be heading to Stratham, or even Revancia or Stratham. Revancia would be 3 weeks, and Stratham would be 5. So it all, it all depends on where they're actually going, how much you'd be paid.
Yeah, 5's a little low for the weekly rate, but I don't want to draw any unwarranted attention.
And I mean, if we're going in that direction anyway.
Nice free gold.
It also keep some attention off your backs. So I'll be more than happy to hire you on as basic guards.
Griffin looks down at his very fancy digs that he has on now, and he's like, I don't know if that's for me. Maybe the big guy, that's what he does. You really ought to consider paying him more. It's really, look at him. It's like you're getting 2 people.
Make a persuasion check.
Wow. Nope.
Yeah.
Listen, we can't persuade right now.
It
is 9 o'clock in the morning for us.
I'm cool with that game roll.
Yeah, unfortunately, 5 is about as much as I can do. If I start doing more, the other guards are going to want more.
Do guard dogs get paid separately, or are they not counted? Are they just part of the the group?
Pardon? What's up?
Are guard dogs paid separately? Do they get paid on their own? Or
I haven't really thought about that. I suppose they get paid in food.
There's nothing in the rulebook that says a dog can't be a guard.
Great. They eat a lot. They're highly food motivated. Best kind of guard.
Yes, I can see that. I will inform you, your Great Dane is currently eyeing that gnome pretty viciously.
We're working on it.
Yeah. Kind of rough when you're in shoe toy size of him.
Right.
I'm just saying, the gnome is drinking quite heavily, and maybe if he stopped marinating himself, he wouldn't look so tasty.
It's just good, constant combat training, really. Just to be on high alert at all times. That's all.
I would suggest you sort that out before your dog bites someone.
They're a very good boy. They would not do that. Good boy, gender neutral, because I'm not sure if it's a boy or a girl.
Have no clue how to check. Of course he's trained. We've had him for 3 days. He's fine.
But, yes, big guy, what's your name again?
Murzol thinks for a second of like, do I give a cover name? I'm never going to keep track of that. Murzol!
Murzol, yes, if you wanted to be hired on as guard, I could position you, more towards, where the cultists are. Again, you'd have to, figure out where which of these, carriages are theirs. I'm not sure exactly, but if that's what if you want to do that, then by all means.
Might as well at least have one of us doing that, so I'll see what I can find out about him.
Alright. And yeah, besides that, the other 3 of you, I suppose, just stick around my carts when you guys head off.
Alrighty.
Griffin will be driving the wagon for the majority of the time because he's the one with proficiency for it. So,
but yeah, if you want to figure out where the carts are, someone make a perception or an investigation, just to give a good glance around first.
I'll use my one good paper. It is a very good paper.
yeah.
Yeah. You notice them instantly. You don't even know, like, how Miranda didn't notice them is beyond you. You can see a couple robed individuals, not hooded. They have their hoods down right now, but
They're wearing the robes.
Yeah, they're wearing the robes still.
Like 4 wagons dressed like dragons. Or should it be 5, 1 for each color?
Yeah. I have somewhere in here how many there are. I thought I really need to sort this. Okay. Yeah, it's you can see these kind of robed individuals around these 3 wagons that each have crates that are kind of engraved with that insignia of this cult. This kind of just this pentagon that's surrounded by these dragon heads coming out of it. And they're currently kind of using tarps to cover everything.
Very subtle.
Very subtle. But yeah, you know where they are. I mean, can easily be hired on as a guard for them.
All right.
Yeah. It takes a little bit for the caravan to start heading out. Everyone's, who's here is still getting ready. There's about 10 carts in total. 3 of them being these carriages for the cult, and then the others. Some of them are merchants. A lot of them are, but there's like a couple that are just a family that's moving northward for one reason or the other. But you guys head off. Yeah. All right, so for now, you guys are heading towards Port Belanu, and likely heading off from there. Although you're not sure how far these cultists are wishing to go. Trying to decide how I exactly want to do this, because either A, I can have you roll for each day, which sounds annoying, but is how the book wants you to do it. Yeah. Alright, yeah, just give me 7 d20 rolls. You should be able to do it pretty easily.
Like flat d20s or
What?
like just flat rolls,
Just
or
go,
we?
yeah.
Yeah, flat rolls.
Well, great start.
Oh boy.
First day.
We all die.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Oatmeal eats a gnome.
Oh no.
Murzol.
I am curious what a 1 is.
Murzol, could you go ahead and give me a deception check?
Yeah, I'm very deceptive. I just shouted them, "Don't look at me! You don't know who I am."
Actually, I need everyone to. For this first day. Not just Murzol. Yeah. Kenny, give me a roll for Venus as Biff as well.
Do I need to roll for my Great Dane in air quotes.
Okay, what?
So Venus got a 20, Griffin got 10.
Alright. Yeah, how are you going about this, your Great Dane? What are you doing about that guy? Are you, like, dressing him up the entire time, or...?
I think it's been the MO so far. It's been working in the town, so I don't see why Vivian would have any reason to deviate from that current plan that's been working until someone questions it. So...
Alright, yeah, then...
For as long as it's as large as an animal that they can disguise it as, that's the plan they're gonna go with, I think.
Well, I'm gonna be real, it's gonna be baby for probably your entire life.
Oh, good. Hey, listen, I'm a druid. That's gonna take a while if I get there.
Yeah.
True.
Actually, yeah, if you get to, what is it, level 16?
And actually,
Why haven't we seen that plot before? That's such a good idea.
Right? That's so, yeah.
Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah, but for, you know, if you weren't a druid for the rest of your life, it's gonna be baby.
Right. Yeah, that's fair. Fair and valid. So it's even if it gets a little bit bigger, where it's like that's a really big dog. It's like it's a dire dog. Haven't you ever heard of them?
There's dire wolves. Like,
Yeah.
might as well be dire dogs. Yeah.
It's a mutt.
Was it Venus that was doing the?
Yeah.
Have Venus disguise it. I'm gonna say, I don't want you to roll every day for that disguise check. So just give me a roll for this its first part of the journey.
What stat am I using?
I think it's either deception or sleight of hand. I don't. What is the?
I think it's been
Check.
deception.
Yeah.
Scroll back through
Is
chat.
there like a specific check tied to the disguise kit?
There's like the disguise kit. It's kind
Right.
of up to the DM to decide to use like charisma or.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been deception.
All right, then yeah, just roll a deception check for Venus. Oof.
Biffus.
All right, so
Crazy.
until you get to Port Bellanu, at the very least, the dog is or dragon is disguised as the dog.
Cool.
The doggin.
The doggin, yeah. 2 people got the lowest score.
Yeah, I'm rolling real bad tonight for Griffin. That's
Yeah. Murzol and Griffin make a insight check.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Alright. You don't notice anything.
Well, sure is nice having a nice normal walk along the road with nothing happening.
ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Ain't nothing gonna hold me down.
So, I will say, Murzol, what you don't see is the cultists are kind of side-eyeing you as you're stationed next to them, guarding them. They keep side-eyeing you and that sword you have.
To be fair, he also side eyes everybody.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, that's just the first day events.
We're off to a great start, y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
Who wants to roll day 2?
Yeah.
You, because me and Kenny are not doing well.
And he already did it, so.
Well,
I'll do the 3rd day.
14. Second day goes off pretty smoothly.
See, I can do things.
we're so good at walking.
I'm gonna be real with you guys. You can roll these in mass. It's gonna take a
Okay.
lot less time.
So what, 5d20s?
Yeah.
Yeah, just roll 5 more.
All right. And then
Well-
That's 3 events. So
Hell
16 or
yeah!
hires. Yeah, 16 or hires is what gets you to events.
Oh, good.
So, first event, roll d12.
Kind of perfectly split this travel into half exciting, half not.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm sorry, not a d12,
No.
a d10, but I would take the 10 if you want.
Sure.
Right. So, on the what is that? The 5th day of travel. I can do math. As you that's funny. This is a funny one. Yeah, as you kind of shh, don't worry about it.
Now I'm extra worried about it.
Yeah. As you guys are kind of heading down for the night, slowing down and finding a place to rest your horses and likely give them a day off, because every 5 days the caravan stops for a day to just kind of bunker down and give the horses a day off and just do whatever, so you're not overworking everyone. You guys come to a stop where at a fairly typical rest point along this road, where you see a campfire is already lit, and 2 female figures sit at it, just kind of eating at some meat they cooked, just kind of talking. The caravan stops off to the other side to rest. Yeah. What do you guys do? Anything?
I mean, they're just 2 people sitting there at a campfire.
They kind of they look over and kind of start eyeing up the caravan, but they're not necessarily doing anything yet.
I can't tell if this is entirely normal or entirely suspicious.
Do they have, like, what kind of stuff do they have with them? Like, do they just look like travelers, or?
Roll a perception check.
Biff eyes the camp.
You get a couple binoculars and look at them. Yeah, you see they don't necessarily have too much on them. A couple tents. You can see that they definitely have weapons on them, but it's also very typical for travelers to have weapons. So you don't see anything suspicious necessarily. You also recognize they are twins.
I'm sorry. Griffin makes his way over. It's like, ladies.
Oh boy.
Oh, Lord. Thanks for apologizing.
This can only
I
end
appreciate
well.
that one.
Imagine running into a pair of doves like you in a place like this. What brings you out this way?
One of them pipes up like, we're traveling to Port Balnu to meet some family. You guys heading down?
How Yes.
What was that? Yes.
You know, these roads can be dangerous. We should probably travel together.
They kind of look up and down the caravans like, yeah, I honestly tend to agree. What do you think, Zelina? And her sister's like, I mean, couldn't hurt.
Zelina? I just
Zelina.
met the bad guy. Alright. Now Griffin's gonna be like, you mind if I join you? I'm a half decent cook.
Sure, by all means.
So Griffin is going to fully sit at their campfire and make small talk while also overtly flirting with both of them.
At the same time.
Yeah, I'm gonna say make a just a charisma check. Alright.
Not doing great, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's above average, technically. They're not enthralled by you, but you're likable enough, so they don't rush you away from their camp. And yeah, you guys talk and chat and eat some pretty tasty food.
Do I learn anything interesting about them while flirting with them and trying to warm up to them?
You learned their names, Arietta and Zelina Inivar. Oof. They're travelers. They say they're travelers heading to Port Belena, to their family. They've they left Port Athaway. Got the name for a second. Kind of in a rush after angering a noble there. Not necessarily illegal, just probably is going to turn out that way because it's a noble. They complained that they should have listened to their parents earlier when they told them not to go to Port Athaway. But yeah.
Really, it's the nobles that are the problem. Don't worry about it.
You're right. I mean, I don't know. They've told us the nobles there are
bad gamblers too. Let me tell you.
Oh yes, we gambled with one of these guys. They racked up a debt of 10 gold and acted like it was the worst thing in the world. They couldn't pay it back.
What's an oddly specific number? Anyway. Alright, that's all. I'm not going to take up any more airtime with this.
No, you're fine. My question is, do you go back to your cart to sleep for tonight?
Oh man, what a question. Would they be okay with him staying with them?
Yeah, they have an extra bedroll even.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I mean, we're camped for the night. Nobody's driving the cart, so yeah, Griffin's gonna. I mean, twins, you say? This is Griffin. He's gonna stay right there.
All right. Sick. So, I'm sorry for what I'm about to do. Yeah, you
listen. The bait. It's fine.
You bed down for the night, and they only have 2 tents. Whose tent are you taking? Arietta or Zelina?
Oh man, I need my. Let me grab a dice. Hang on. Arietta.
Yeah, you bed up with Arietta. She seems enthused to have you in her tent. And yeah, you
trust
go
me.
To sleep.
Griffin is just as enthused.
This is okay. Oh lord.
Just do it. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
such a good sport about this. It's fine.
No, I need to. So, you're sleeping. This attack is going to be made with advantage. As as in the middle of the night, you get slammed across the head with a rock. You wake up bloodied, taking 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and you see what once was Arietta is now this kind of weird, kind of translucent, gray-skinned shapeshifter of sorts. It also
Always
gets
the rocks.
it also gets a surprise attack. And you take an extra 3d6 damage.
Well, extra 3 6. Go ahead, bring it on.
So sorry, it's 18 points of bludgeoning across the head.
Man,
and that's her
okay.
first attack.
Is there more?
She has
No,
2
But
attacks.
wait,
You know, when you said this is funny, I didn't think. I didn't think that's what this
this
meant.
is starting to be less funny.
That's a 12 to hit.
Oh my god.
So, hang on.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I want to be honest, right? Because
Yeah.
Griffin in this moment would be fully naked and not wearing his armor.
You
Yeah,
assume the night went that well, eh?
Oh my god.
So I'm just swinging in the wind right now, and
So
which means that would hit.
yeah, your dexterity is a +1 or a +0? Oh, it could be a +2. Oh no. No, that's rough. All right.
Gentlemen, Griffin.
Yeah, you out?
I'm out. That's it for me.
I need
I have more than 28 health.
Every time I have rolled for hit points, it has been a 1. I have
Funny.
wizard hit points as a fighter.
So
That's not
what
good.
what I need the other 3 to do is roll a perception check.
Oh my goodness. I laughed so hard I felt faint. Perception?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Do we hear our friend?
Have Venus roll.
Roll for Biffus.
Oh no.
This is so bad.
Do I go with my original set DC or do I be nice?
Listen,
Can
it's
the dragon? Can Oatmeal roll perception?
Sure, go for it.
Do I have a stat block for Oatmeal?
If you don't, I do. I might have not given it to you yet because I might still need to use it. Alright. So, the DC was 14.
if I had to pick a way for Griffin to go out, this is appropriate.
I will say, Oatmeal does end up hearing this. I'm gonna move you guys to this map, actually.
What's that, Oatmeal? Griffin is stuck down a well?
Yeah,
Of
so...
sorts.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. So Oatmeal would hear two wet thuds across the road as the first one, Griffin kind of screams out in pain a little bit, and then second one, and he can just go silent. And Oatmeal will kind of... Oh, Lord, how would baby dragon react?
Ooh.
Yeah, I feel like, Vivian, you would wake up from a kind of a commotion Oatmeal makes upon hearing these noises.
Oh, Oatmeal, did you have a bad dream? What's going on?
And I think with your passive perception now,
Okay.
you would see, you'd see this gray-skinned, kind of amorphous humanoid dragging Griffin's unconscious body out of a tent.
I just like am peeking out through the caravan, and I'm realizing this is what Oatmeal is freaking out about, and I'm like deciding in that moment if this is something weird that Griffin is into, or if this is actually a problem. And I just kind of like aggressively nudge at Venus, and I'm like, Venus, how much do you know about Griffin? Is he usually into weird gray scaly things dragging him along the dirt?
Biff is going to take one look outside and completely forget his lines. Say, yes, he's into this. He loves it. So much. Notice the ropes.
Oh, true, there are ropes.
Yeah,
You know what?
Zelena comes out of the tent looking the same way and starts tying up Griffin.
You know what? This is actually really funny, and I would be remiss if Murzol missed this, and so she's gonna hop down out of the caravan and be like, "Come on, we have to go get Murzol so he can see this too," because he's still butt naked, right?
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah. She's just like, "Oh my," she's like gonna go find Murzol wherever Murzol was stationed before, like kind of quickly, like with speed, like
Yeah.
because she's like, "I don't want him to miss this." She's like, "Murzol, Murzol."
This better be interesting.
Oh, trust me, yeah, it is. Did you know that Griffins into being tied up naked and dragged around by gray scaly women?
Uh,
Look outside.
Hold on. And like Murzol just hauls off and like cracks himself in the jaw. Nope, I'm awake. All right. Well, he's not into it, but and Murzol will finally like catch it.
Yeah, you see as two gray-skinned amorphous humanoids are hog-tying Griffin and beginning to lift him up and just take him somewhere.
Not seeing that that Griffin is unconscious and bleeding, Murzol does just shout across the entire camp, just, "You're supposed to keep your pecker inside the tent, asshole. Nobody wants to see that."
They look at you, wide-eyed.
No response.
Yeah, no response from Griffin.
Hearing no embarrassed, Murzol's like, "Oh fuck," and he starts running.
That's what tips him off. Is the
So
It's because Griffin is both shameless, but does have a tiny enough bit of shame to be like, "Oop."
yeah. There would have been some kind of response, right? Nothing at all.
yeah. So I need initiative checks from everyone.
Yeah, fair.
That's the suspicious thing is Griffin is not talking.
You know, this tracks, honestly, because Vivian is laughing too much because she still hasn't caught on yet that this is a problem.
Oh, Lord. Oh, buddies. Griffin, you also need to be here, technically. For your funny wacky death saves.
Yeah, hang on. I'm trying to wrestle with a roll 20.
Man. Also, this is the first combat Oatmeal's in. Oatmeal's a non-combatant.
Okay.
Alright?
That's valid.
He's just learning. He is only 4 days old.
Yeah, Obo's
That's the nat
observing.
20. Not the death save.
Right.
Yeah, nat 20. So what music? I wish I had like yakety sax on here.
Would be fitting.
I was gonna say, Benny Hill seems appropriate.
All right, that works.
This works, yes.
So first up in initiative, Griffin, make a death save.
Back-to-back nat 20s, baby.
All right.
Ooh.
17 is a success. Now, I have to deal with the fact of doppelgangers. Got above you. They both did. Can you see them off
I
the
was
map?
quite nice to them.
I don't know if you can see them off the map.
No, they're fully off the map. No, we can't.
Alright, let me extend this arena for you. No, that's wrong one. Alright. Ignore the void that's going on there.
Oh man.
They're just floating
Good.
off into the sea.
Yeah. And that's their turn, as they are carrying Griffin running away.
Oh wow, they're
Murzol.
fast.
Yeah. Son of a bitch! Fuck! God, because they're already 60 feet away, so he can't make a whole lot of progress. Hold on. Okay, I'll find it there. It's 55 feet. What's the... Roll 20, can you stop with it? God, motherfucker. I just want to open my character sheet. Why are you like this? Okay. What's the distance on a javelin? And then you tell me.
Ow.
Okay. Javelin is 3120. Okay. So they're within range. So Murzol
you said
is going
30
to...
You said 30 feet was short range?
Yeah, 30 short, 120 long, so I will
Yeah, so it'd
reckless
be-
to throw this at it at normal.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, what are they going to do? Suddenly turn around and run back at me?
Yep.
So
That's
yeah,
exactly
aiming
what
for
they're
the
gonna
one
do.
at the back. Yeah, I miss.
Yeah.
The one shot, you asshole!
They raise a amorphous hand, and just one finger in the middle pops out.
But that's it. That's all I got.
All right. What's Biff's Venus name?
Biffus.
Oh, Biffus. Right,
Biffus.
it is Biffus. Biffus.
Biffus. Vivian. Vivian.
So, yeah, Venus Biffus is. You said they're about 60 feet away? So I move within range and cast
Yeah,
Healing Word.
Oh, yeah.
Wake up, Mr. Griffin.
Isn't there a special thing that because of one of Venus's subclasses or something that healing does more?
Yeah, I think she's life cleric. I don't know her her exact
I don't
stats.
know. I'm gonna go with 8. I don't. Griffin is armed and naked. He is not.
Fair.
The goal here is to get him.
Not dying.
Yeah.
Here
Fair.
it is.
Fair.
So you restore an additional 3 points of healing from that. So instead of 8, it is 11.
That is a toasty heal. Okay. And then that's the bonus action. I'm gonna say probably just a firebolt at one of them. It doesn't really matter.
Go ahead and make that attack. A 22 hits. Is that not a loop?
So yeah, that is Biffus running over. Griffin, you've got to wake up! Shooting a firebolt at either one you pick.
Yeah, I just chose the one in the back. All right, Vivian, you're up.
Okay, cool. So I think Vivian finally pulls herself together. She realizes this is a problem when everyone else starts running after, and she's like, "Oh, it's not a funny thing. Oh no. Well, crap. All right." And so she doesn't really feel like she needs to move like closer per se. So because her stuff can be done from pretty far away, and she's well within 120 feet at the moment, so she's good.
That's a lot.
So I think I'm gonna try to cast this in a way that I ideally don't hit Griffin with it, but I'm gonna try to
Right.
center a moonbeam on one of them, like so that they're caught in a bit of a moonbeam, just because like we're outside and it's night, right? So that seems like it makes sense to her. I think as she's panicked, she's like, nighttime, moonbeam, and she's gonna just like fling a moonbeam from the sky, like by the power of the moon, stop being ridiculous.
What radius is that?
It's a 5-foot radius.
It's a 2x2 square.
Well, I've got little things for it, so I can there, you should be able to control that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh wait, what is it to? Is it control?
It's alt to.
Alt.
Yeah.
Okay. Neat. Yeah. So she's gonna try to like just put it like right next to that one. Why is it being?
Is that on the start of its turns or?
Okay. So silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius. Hold on. I can just click on it. Cast it level 2. Yes. Show spell description. There we go.
Alright, enters turn. Okay, so not when it comes down.
Enters the turn for the first time on its turn or starts its turn there. It's engulfed in ghostly flames.
But it does have disadvantage because it's a shape changer.
Oh, yeah. That is convenient. I think in this moment, yeah, Vivian was just like trying to do it because she went from laughing to, oh crap, this is actually a problem. So yeah, so she's gonna concentrate on that.
I think I have the wrong music playlist in here, but anyway.
There. That is gonna be, I think, because that's an action. Bonus action.
For that?
I don't think
it's not right now. Sorry.
No, you're good. Let's see. Bonus action. She's gonna shout out like, "Griffin, are you hurt? Or are you just like, is this like a thing?"
Now is the time to let us know this is consensual. That's not okay.
Got it. All right. Cool. Think of things you like that aren't this. She's gonna use her Balm of the Summer Court. So because we're a different level, I think you can get 2 of my hit dice now because it's half of them. Yeah. So let's see, how many is it? Half your tier level or less. Okay, cool. So we'll spend 2 of my Balm of the Spur dice court, so it's 2d8 of healing to you.
And what 2d8?
Do. Neat. So you get 7. Oh wait, you also gain 1 temp HP if you don't have any per die. So you also get 2 temp HP if you don't have any temp HP right now.
It matters. It really does.
It really does.
Oh wait, I've read that wrong. It's d6s. Sorry. Not d8s. Oop. 3. Sorry. My bad. Would have been better, but
I mean, we could just take the 7 and just, be quiet about it. Just hush hush. Don't tell the DM.
All right. Cool. So, yeah, I'll use that. That's it. That's my turn.
All right. At the end of turn order, you some of the people around are starting to wake up from the commotion. You guys get there's 2 guards right now, so they're the only ones that are going to be an initiative. The rest are just kind of standing back, looking scared and worried and disgusted, I guess. Griffin, your turn now. You are restrained and being carried by 2 doppelganger women.
Okay. Very well. What check would you like for me to get out of my restraints?
Either athletics or acrobatics. Yeah. Very easily,
Athletics.
you're able to wiggle out of your ropes and just kind of flex your muscles and snap some of the threads and get out of them. You're still being carried by 2 doppelgangers.
Okay. So am I grappled? Is that what I'm understanding?
you're grappled still. And
Okay.
it's technically your action to get out of restraints as well.
Okay. So I guess my question is, can I action surge and try to grapple the one that is currently in the moonbeam so that she cannot move out of it?
It's a little bit weird, but technically, yeah, you can action surge and grapple. She
That's
needs
rough.
to make
All
a
right.
check.
Let's see what she gets.
She's gonna use acrobatics.
Rough.
Yeah. She's slippery. Quite literally.
I am rolling absolute shit tonight. I am also going to second wind as my bonus action.
Alright.
So, D10 plus 4.
Wow. Well, at least it's true to Griffin and the way you roll your HP.
5 more health
It
than he
really
had,
is.
man.
Yeah, I know. It is what it is.
Silver linings.
Yeah. I'm not restrained.
No.
Yeah.
Give me a second to remind myself about the grapple condition.
Let's just speed is 0.
Yeah, do you...
So they no longer have advantage against me. My move speed is just 0. Like, they're dragging me, but they're not.
Okay.
I'm able to defend myself now for all the good it'll do me.
Alright. So yeah, this one, the one in front of you, is gonna just drop you. And, I mean, it's gotta do. It's... You're the only one within its range. So, as bad as I feel about this,
Don't feel bad.
yeah.
Make the right choice as the DM.
The 9 will not hit, I assume, unless your dex is really bad.
The 9, this is...
Yeah. The 19 will, though, with a 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And yeah, that's
She keeps kicking me in the dick.
Yeah, just making sure that's all it does. Okay. Next one needs to make a con save. And it gets disadvantage with this? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, well. The 14. That's a fail.
does not pass. Yeah, my spell save is 15.
All right, roll that damage.
2d10 radiant. Do. And in addition, I think something else happens for shape changers. If it fails, it also instantly reverts to its original form and can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light. So regardless of if it's not in its original form right now, it also can't change its form until it leaves. 2d10.
Nice.
16. Radiant
Nice,
damage.
yeah.
16 points. That's this moonbeam just ignites it with this radiant flame. And it is currently in its original form. But they're gonna move out of the range.
Oh boy, guess what they get to learn.
What are they gonna do? Can they attack while grappling? I think that's a grappler specific feat.
Yeah, you can
They
attack
can?
while grappling.
Okay.
I think the grappler just allows you to like use
Oh.
weapons or something.
Or maybe I think grappling might give you advantage technically or something. Anyway. 12 and a 22.
That's 2 hits, and Griffin is down.
Oh. Oh, Griffin.
This is a rough one for Griffin.
He did it to himself, to be fair.
I'm not sorry at all. This is such. As a viewer, this is amazing, right?
Like,
No,
if Griffin dies, at least he went out doing something he thought he was happy about.
Yeah. It
It's
is
just-
Venus's turn. Or Biffus.
Same song, different verse. I'm gonna healing word and then firebolt. So
That is what is that? 8 points of healing technically. And yeah. 18 will hit.
18 hit.
Who are you targeting?
same one that we've been hitting is the one that's closer.
Yep.
So just
18 will hit.
dogpiling one of them.
Is that all for Biffus?
Yeah, I think gonna keep moving closer to stay in range in case they run away. But other than that, yeah.
Alright. Murzol, you're up.
Alright, you guys are real fucking stupid. You're not just running. So he will dash to get in, but he will bonus action rage, and lightning strike the one that we've all been ganging up on.
Alright.
So it needs to make a dex save.
That's a 13.
It fails. It takes 2 lightning damage.
I think that's 3.
No, it's the rage damage is just on there, so it's just the 2.
Well, your rage damage is 2.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. No, I was looking at the wrong one. Yeah, it's 3. Math is hard.
No, I
Reading is
understand.
also hard.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright. It is guard number 1's turn. They see a naked man being dragged away by 2 weird monsters. That's your turn. Vivian, your turn.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna move my movement 35 feet this direction. So to this square. Boop. 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, cool. And then that puts me within 60 and 55 feet of these two. So first thing I do is a bonus action move my moonbeam to a spot that, let's see, this one? This one? Yeah, that one. There we go. So move it there. So they have to deal with that eventually again, hopefully. That's my bonus action, and then I have my 60-foot range on Frostbite, and I'll just target the one that is not in the moonbeam with the Frostbite. I need it to make a con saving throw.
5.
Yeah, that does not pass. It's going to take 1d6 cold damage and disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn. 4.
Alright. And it is covered in frost right now.
Yeah. That's my turn.
Alright. Another guard. That's their turn. Alright, do we want to take break right now or after this?
I can finish up the combat.
Yeah,
Okay.
finish this, I think.
Good. Okay. I think Griffin, for his turn, he is just fully going to take the dodge action, and that's going to be it for him.
You're not, you
Alright.
can't move, that's right.
Yeah.
So all attacks are at disadvantage, which might maybe save him. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. Doppelganger 1. Disadvantage. Now dealing with Murzol.
Ha!
Disadvantage slam against Griffin. It's a 12 to hit.
Does still hit. Griffin is still up.
Yep.
Griffin, why are you naked?
I mean, because he was having a good night up until 2 minutes ago.
They do it again. I mean, it's an unarmored foe that's been knocked down constantly.
I can't argue with it. Like, it's the right choice, objectively.
It really, it's like, do they focus on the big scary guy that's yelling in their face, or the guy that's been knocked down repeatedly that can be dragged away next turn? But a natural 1 does not hit.
Yeah, he can be dragged away, but literally everybody knows this now. Like, you're slowed down also carrying a person. Yeah. They are not very good murderers.
They didn't expect a whole camp to be on them. I need a con save from the other one now.
Yep.
Not at disadvantage, but 11 still fails.
It is still at disadvantage.
Oh yeah, it is at disadvantage. You're right. A 4 fails as well.
Yeah, it does. Regardless, it's a moot point, but
No, you're right. I forgot.
No, it's all good. There's a lot of stuff going on. 2d10. Boop. That's only 5.
All right. I'm gonna shift your thing a little bit so I can. Oh no. Oh no.
Where did it go?
So yeah, roll 20 is acting a fool right now. Alright, I'm gonna just...
Vivian's nose bleeds just a little bit.
There we go.
And the moonbeam glitches out.
See, the moonbeam just glitches out, just shudders. Just like, that's weird. What is this guy doing? Oh, you know what's funny? It's gonna drag Griffin into the moonbeam. This way.
I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Griffin.
Griffin.
No. That's the best spell for these guys, Like...
I mean, all Vivian has to do is move it.
Griffin's turn is up first before. Oh no, it's not. Well,
No, Vivian has up next.
yeah, Vivian's up next. Either way, that's what they do. They're still gonna make their slam attacks at disadvantage.
I like to
Natural
think
one. Natural 1.
the changing was like, this is a great idea. I'll pull him into it. And Vivian's like, I can just fucking move it, bro.
Pretty much.
Soup.
Alright, Venus, you're up.
Oh man. Okay. I think we're gonna save some of those spell slots in case they're needed. We're just gonna keep firebolting that one.
Yeah.
10's not gonna do it.
No. They're slippery.
Yeah. I do think she's gonna move closer. That's it for Venus.
Murzol.
You should have ran when you had the chance. And he's gonna make a reckless attack at the gray thing.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't have advantage toggled on. So 18.
18 hits.
So 14 damage to the one he's next to, and then it has to make a dex save for the storm aura.
Save. That's a 20.
So it takes an additional 1 lightning damage. So
Oh, it's
15
that much
total.
success.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So yeah, 15 damage total.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Guard 1. The range is pitiful. They're gonna go up to there. They're gonna grab one of the 3 spears in their quiver that they have on their back, and huck one at it. 23 or 21 to hit though, for 3 piercing.
This guy woke up ready.
Right?
You hear him like, "You'll not take one of us." Die, you fiend! And that's his turn. Vivian, you're up next.
Vivian's gonna keep running directly horizontally towards the group. So move her full speed 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 this way. She's gonna move the move beam as a bonus action down there. So the one that Murzol's currently engaged with. And then she's gonna cast a frost beam on the one that's dragging Griffin away. So I need it to make a con save.
14? I think that's a fail.
14 does not pass. Yeah, spell save is 15. So it will have disadvantage on the next attack it makes, and that's, yeah, still 1d6. Yeah, still 1d6. 1. But hey, it's something.
But it's enfrosted.
Listen, the disadvantage matters.
Yeah, that's
it
the
matters a
important part
lot.
here, truly. Yeah, that's the important part, truly. But yeah, that's my action and bonus action, so that's my turn.
Alright. Guard's turn. Is there a way I can get them to be in within range? I don't think so.
I mean, disadvantage is still an attack, you know.
Yeah. Yep. Disadvantage spear attack against the one next to Murzol. Natural 1. How do naturals 1 work in this game? I think they're just normal. It just kind of goes wide and gets burned up into Moonbeam. The guard curses a little bit. Griffin, you're up next. What are you doing, buddy?
All right. Which one? The one that's grappling me is the one that we've been laying into, right? Like that's the one that's been the most hurt.
They're covered in frost, and they're definitely looking harried and a bit weary. But they're still intent on dragging you away for some reason.
Griffin's gonna deck her.
Yeah. Roll an attack. Do you get disadvantage while grappled? I don't think so.
Nope.
No, but a 3 on the d20 is not gonna do it either. So
no.
You're gonna try to anyway.
As you kind of try to, turn around to deck her, you're kind of being dragged by, like, she has her arms in your armpits and just dragging you, backwards. So you don't really have good footing at all. Yeah.
Well, that's it.
Doppelganger 1 next to Murzol needs a con save at disadvantage first. That is a 10.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, roll
We
that
get
damage.
a lot of mileage out of that move.
It's a very fun spell when it works the way you want it to.
Yeah, Moonbeam's really nice.
10.
10 points of damage, and you do realize this one's also in its true form.
Creepy.
Alright. Yeah, they're gonna I think they're trying to decide. No, they're just gonna yeah, they're gonna sidestep and then slam into Murzol. That's a natural
boy.
1. And that's a 13.
Actually, imagine they've been beating on Griffin, who is unarmored. Murzol also is, and then so this should be just as easy and just break their hand.
Yeah.
It's just a little different, right?
Yeah.
That's its turn. This one. Yeah. They're gonna start 5, 10, 15. Using this action to dash and start dragging you away.
Oh my gosh.
They call out to the other, Zelina, come on, we gotta get out of here.
Little late for that dipshit.
Biffus, your turn.
Oh man. Let's see. Griffin weirdly still up. We're just gonna keep firebolting the one on Griffin.
Yeah.
10's not gonna do it.
Unfortunately, no.
3, 4, 6. This is gonna keep closing the distance. And that's it.
Murzol, you're up next.
Alright. So feel free to tell me no, but can I grab this one and throw it into that one?
I'm gonna say for this one, no. They're quite a bit bigger than Dragonlings, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I am also very strong.
Yes, and that's why
My
I allowed
muscles
it
are
with small
very big.
creatures. Dragonlings are quite light. This one's a good, 100 pounds. Probably more.
Oh, that's nothing.
I understand.
Talking to a man currently raging with 20 strength. But alright, I will just reckless attack.
Yeah.
So 13 damage there, and then hit it with the Storm Aura again. You don't even have to bother to roll. It'll take 1 damage.
Yeah. I don't know, might take half of one.
You want to deal with half damage, that's up to you.
I'm gonna jab at this one.
It just was like, will you fucking die? God damn.
13 to hit. Does not hit. Or, no, it +1 from flanking, so it does. Alright. And, yeah, that's his turn. Vivian, you're up.
Well, since the guard got in the way, I don't want to hurt them, but...
Yeah, they don't understand what the beam of light
They
is.
don't understand. And Vivian's just like, oh, that's not the spot I want you to be.
In fairness, Murzol is probably fine.
The guard will not be.
You guys are fine, but also she's just gonna keep moving. And that's unideal. So... Does it seem like these are definitely humanoids?
Roll just an intelligence check. Or,
Okay.
yeah, intelligence.
Intelligence? Okay.
I was trying to think if there's a skill that would be applicable, but
No. I have no idea.
they look fairly humanoid, but you can also tell that they're definitely some sort of shape changers, so it's like, are shape changers humans? Like humanoid? It's
Yeah, she's like, do I drop concentration on my moonbeam? Because I'm really enjoying the way that's working out. But I don't want them to keep getting away. And she's like hemming and hawing a little bit. And let's see here. What is the spells? They're all concentration. Druids have so many concentration spells.
I know. It's rough.
It's so rough. It's a problem. I'm gonna move the moonbeam. Actually, let me double check how far I can move it. Bonus action up to 60 feet in any direction. Okay, yeah, so this is definitely within 60 feet. Gonna move it so it's in front
That's
of
a
that,
long range.
right? Gonna move it up so it's in front of that one, so it just has to like deal with the fact that it's in the way, and it has to just like walk through it. It's just like, it's a light. It's following you. And Vivian's gonna continue following along this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That way. She's just like, hi, I'm here still. And let's see, what spell do I want to cast for my action? Do I want to go with the disadvantage for frostbite? The person probably doesn't look like they're close to dying. On a hit, takes 2d10. Don't hurt Griffin. We don't want to hurt Griffin. Griffin, why did you put yourself in this situation?
It really did seem worth it at the time.
You have to think with your brain in your head sometimes. I'm gonna go ahead and just continue with what I'm doing for right now, since I keep having to use my bonus action to move the moonbeam, and everything else is either concentration or my bonus action. So I'm gonna frostbite the one that's dragging Griffin away.
Another con save.
Con save. Yeah. 9 does not work. Yeah. 1d6. 5.
Alright, not bad. They're both looking quite rough.
Oh yeah, and then it has disadvantage, and then that's gonna be my turn.
Alright, another guard. They're gonna run up and try to shiv this doppelganger in front of them. It's a 5. Alright, Griffin. What are you doing today?
Not hitting a damn thing. That's it for Griffin.
I'll humor the strength check. All right. still
Do
is able
you
to
want
keep.
coin? Can I give the coin to
No, no,
someone
no.
else?
I was swinging. That was not a attempt to escape. That was a punch.
That's a swing. Oh, oh, buddy. All right.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Another doppelganger. They're gonna disengage. Grab onto Griffin's legs. Alright, this one.
Do I get a contested check to keep from being grappled twice over?
I guess, yeah, technically.
Kicking your little leggies. Griffin,
Come on!
can I give my coin to Kenny? Can I let Kenny use my coin?
Y'all, this is unbelievable.
You can use your coin on other people.
Kenny, please use the coin and don't get another not one. Okay.
Okay. Still not above a 10 on the dice, but I'll take it.
Yeah. So what I haven't mentioned yet, they do technically, I think they should get an advantage for grappling if you're already grappled. But it doesn't matter. So, you're not twice
right,
over grappled.
Hang on. I have a request.
What?
Can we unuse the coin now that I've seen their roll? Because my nat 1 still would have succeeded.
Well, technically, is nat 1 autofail?
You know what I mean?
Is it not?
Not on ability checks.
Right. Alright,
It's up
fine.
to you.
I'll be nice.
Okay. All right. Griffin is surprisingly very wiggly.
Yeah. Alright,
Yeah, it's technically a
so-
homebrew rule if you nat fail on or not crit, like either way.
Yeah.
So a lot of tables do the homebrew, but that's up to you.
I don't remember if we talked about it in session 0. I don't know if we have.
Like I say, I'm fine either way.
Yeah.
Griffin's having a no good, very bad day.
Yeah, I don't remember how we've been playing it so far in the game, to be honest.
I don't either. I think it's just like typically it fails because, you know, but like anyway. Yeah, this one's slam attack at disadvantage. Natural 1. Slam attack at normal. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
You didn't need it. You didn't need to do that, buddy. That's a natural 20.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I was at 1 HP, so I'm down. But
yeah.
Even with wizard HP, I'm not dead.
No. They're gonna 5, 10, 15 because you can move diagonally. Yeah. Venus, you're up next. Or Biffus.
Does a 14 hit with Fireball?
Yes. Which one are you hitting?
The one that's dragging Griffin.
Right.
5 fire damage?
That is exactly enough.
Okay. Okay.
You fall down prone.
Gonna heal 10 hit points onto Griffin.
Yeah.
You did
That's
also
it
get
for
a healing
Yeah,
surge in
Yeah, we
chat.
did get a healing surge,
Oh.
so
Nice.
get that 10 points of healing for for the life cleric nonsense, and then 2d4 for a healing surge.
Hell yeah.
Griffin's body is heavily bruised. He is conscious and prone.
Alright. I'm guessing that's Venus's turn?
Yeah, that's all.
Damn. Alright, Murzol, you're up next.
Oh, you should have kept running, asshole! Once more into the depths, we go reckless.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that crit one of these days. Wow. And then dex save for storm damage.
Yeah, dead bodies do not get dex saves, so they just get
I'm
zapped.
still getting shocked. Just cut it straight in half.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, I am not helping you up in this situation, Griffin. You're on your own.
Griffin's laying in the grass, spread eagle, staring at the sky.
Actually, the only thing he will do is he will take off Griffin's hat and put it over his nethers. Her ladies around. Be proper.
I do like the flavor of Griffin's only piece of clothing is the hat.
Yeah.
That's... And I think with that, gotta take a break, guys. So, yeah, we'll be back
Griffin collect himself.
in 5-10 minutes. Bye. Hi, we're back. So, yeah. Last we left off, Griffin almost died and almost got carried away. But luckily, the party woke up in time to save him. Now,
And by the party, we mean oatmeal and only oatmeal.
And only
Yep.
oatmeal.
yeah. But, yeah. And now, Griffin's just laying in the grass. Naked except for a hat that, covers the important bits.
Yep. I would say, Murzol, since you came up to like move Griffin's hat to his lower region, you would notice he has a very distinct scar going around his neck that you normally would not see. But he is currently naked.
Is it new or is it old and like faded?
It's new enough in the past year since you knew him from before.
Given the state he's in, Murzol will make a note of that, but even Murzol has enough sense to be like, I probably shouldn't interrogate him about this now. This is a pants-on conversation.
Hands-on conversation.
Yep.
Words of wisdom.
But I think Griffin would notice that Murzol has noticed.
I don't know. Griffin's had a rough go of it.
Sure has.
I don't know how much Griffin's there currently. I think there's going to be a moment of realization that, hey, I need to get my clothes back on. And he's going to kind of make not a mad dash, but more of a power walk back to the tent.
Vivian, like, even though you've got the hat, she's just like covering her eyes. She's like, not looking.
Yeah. Murzol will like turn around Biffus and Vivian like, alright, let's give him some privacy. Oatmeal, don't look.
It'll be
I
like
don't think Oatmeal showed up. I think Oatmeal's still back in the
Yeah,
cart.
Oatmeal is currently eating through your guys' food storage.
Right.
I mean, Oatmeal kind of deserves a treat, I think. Oatmeal's the one that woke me up.
Griffin is fully on the oatmeal is the best train now. Like, Griffin was already pro raising this dragon, but now this dragon is going to get whatever the hell it wants.
It's gonna become a fat dragon. That's how we
Bembo
keep it nice.
chonk.
We just keep it very chunky.
We keep it too fat to do anything.
It's like
It's the dragon from the D&D movie.
yeah, there's a in D&D universe dragon that like sits under what city was it? It's either Waterdeep or
Yeah,
Baldur's Gate.
Themberchild. He's like
Yeah.
somewhere in the Underdark. He's in the D&D movie.
Yeah, I thought he was like under a city or something, but
It might be underwater deep itself. The Undermountain is
Yeah.
pretty big.
I don't remember a lot of the D&D lore. But
We're not in that universe. We're in Loroupa.
yeah, we're in Loroupa,
Yeah.
and yeah, that Faerun, what's that? Yeah. But
Minutes later, Griffin is fully clothed and looking much worse for wear, but very clearly trying to play it off, and he's walking like extra confidently to kind of compensate.
Make a charisma save.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
I'm
that
sure it'll
extra
go-
confident walk. See how well you play it off.
You fools think this is the walk of shame. That's exactly how I wanted this night to go.
As used to. This is where he's like,
Yeah.
I'm fine with this. This is
Yeah,
comfortable for me.
You played us off expertly.
Griffin approaches that. Well, that was eventful.
Yeah.
Thank you for the assist.
You should really thank Oatmeal. Oatmeal's the one that woke us up.
Did he? Oatmeal. Griffin is making mental notes of debts incurred.
To a baby dragon.
Yep.
it has kind of half a dried lamb chop in its jaws as it kind of looks up and just
I just give it a little scritch on the head. Just like, good job, Oatmeal.
can't feel it through the layers of makeup, but the intent is there. But yeah, you guys bed down for the night, I guess.
Try to, at least.
Yeah.
Now Murzol is suspicious of everybody being a shape changer.
Weirdly, except for Griffin, because he was the one being dragged off.
Except for Griffin.
The only trustworthy one in the group. That's me.
Yeah. All right. Next day, you guys got a 17 for the next day. Which
I will be right back. I gotta run upstairs for 2 seconds, but y'all go ahead.
no worries.
And nothing will go wrong.
Yeah. Someone roll a d12. Someone who's here, preferably.
Is it D12 or D10?
Oh, d10. Yeah.
Good news! It's not the changelings again.
It's not the
Bad
exact
news.
same roll.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
All right.
Good things, obviously.
Yeah, we
So-
hope at least.
Yeah, you guys start heading off again next morning. The clouds in the sky are deep gray. It seems to be gonna start raining soon, and probably does when it starts getting towards night. It's a wet, cold day and night. But luckily, as you are kind of talking about bedding down for the night and finding a place to sleep, you can see off in the distance a large inn just kind of off on the side of the road, I guess.
Well, to
Uh,
conveniently
do tend to
is
be off
in,
the side of the
certainly
road.
there's no issues there.
Oh man, we just found that when it happened to start raining. Weird.
Yeah. People are miserable. They, all have warm cloaks on, and it seems that the current consensus through the caravan is to sleep at the inn.
Yeah. Murzol doesn't disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
trying to
enter.
infer what has happened.
What's up?
I'm trying to infer what has happened because I just sat back down.
It just started raining, so we found a tavern that everybody wants to stop at.
It's just conveniently along the side of the road where it started raining.
Griffin's all in.
Yeah, tragically.
But given how last night went, it can't possibly be worse for Griffin.
The entire
you
inn
say that.
is full of doppelgangers.
Doppelgangers all the way down, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the inn is just a mimic. The entire inn.
Say that.
Yeah, don't say that. I'm the one deciding what this inn is. Screw whatever the book has planned. It's a mimic now.
I was gonna say, I know the book wouldn't be that fun, but would Arkham?
Yeah, just like
Cast Moonbeam
anyways.
on the inn, just to be sure.
You want me
But
to
no,
cast Moonbeam on a structure?
Vivian, Moonbeam that guy. Becomes our version of, hey, shoot that guy.
I don't trust you, Vivian. Moonbeam him.
Oh yeah, you didn't burn alive. Good news.
Oh, he didn't revert. I mean, he's dead, but he didn't revert. No, but yeah, you guys enter the warm, comfortable common room of the inn, and you see the inn is quite full with, the probably 25 to 30 people that need to be here. People are trying to get rooms currently as a kind of embarrassed looking innkeeper is trying to calm everyone down. Is like, I'm so sorry, all of our rooms have been rented out tonight. Looking around the room, you see one other group in the inn. Just kind of aristocratic looking man with a very stereotypical judge wig, I guess. the white powdered wig, because why not? And just an entourage of three humans that seem to be armed in some way. As you look at them, the aristocrat kind of smirks at you and just kind of mutters under his breath, just sleep tight.
You know, say that shit to my face, or you're gonna keep being a little prick about it.
I'm sorry, what was that?
What, you think people don't hear you when you talk your little shit? Or do you think you get to talk shit because you got some assholes with you that usually keep people from punching in the face?
I don't understand what you're going on about.
What D&D race are these people, did you say?
Let's just say humans all around.
Okay.
Maybe the aristocrats.
You wanna-
Let's spice it up. The aristocrat is a high
don't
elf.
say that, because then I'm absolutely gone. Hey, you wanna walk around telling people sleep tight? I will make you sleep tight on this fucking floor right now. So maybe sorry I'm an asshole, and then I'll let you go.
Kind of steps back and looks at his guards as they kind of move forward. And no, I didn't mean anything by it.
Oh no, you meant something by it. So please clarify what you meant.
Yeah, they're just gonna back down.
what I fucking thought. Next time you think of talking shit, shut your fucking mouth, or you're not leaving here with teeth. Sweet-tied fucking assholes.
As you go to turn away, they're not gonna shut up. They're gonna just kind of mutter like something about commoners and just these ruffians.
Do I get a surprise if I just turn around and deck them?
Oh, absolutely, you do.
All right.
Can Griffin also just like at the same time hit one of the ones on the side? Like just knowing Murzol, knowing immediately where this is going.
Oh,
I'm rolling.
What's up?
I was gonna say I was just gonna roll with a weapon, but this is obviously just a fist.
Yeah.
But a 13 on the noble. I assume he's unarmored.
The noble doesn't have armor on.
So that's a cool 6 damage.
6 damage to a noble. How much health does a
What did I tell you about talking shit?
Less
it is non-lethal, yeah. This is just bar fight.
Yeah, it's
Thank
punching.
you, Hal, for bringing...
Which... Oh, a noble has 9 hit points.
Oh.
And an AC of 15. This noble does not have an AC of 15. What are you talking about? I'm looking for a map right now. I should have had a bar map, but I didn't. But yeah, we are gonna get into a initiative once I put your character sheets on this one, and once Roll20 stops messing with me.
I will rage at the end of my turn, seeing like as this has obviously kicked everything off.
Yeah, and all right, that's -6. Yeah, the aristocrat noble kind of takes it to the face, loses a tooth, and is just like, ugh. Get him, boys.
How many people does he have?
3.
Okay.
Yeah, and you're Griffin. You're swinging at one of them. You said.
Yeah, the idea was to clock one of the other ones because Griffin knows Murzol well enough to know exactly what's about to happen the second this guy said some more shit.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
Now we're talking.
This map does not have lighting on it for some reason. Oh well. 17. Pull out this character sheet. Ellie. Yeah, that's. Oh. Yeah.
As this is kicking off and Griffin and Murzol start throwing punches, he does look back. You ladies don't have to get involved in this if you don't want. You go have yourselves a nice dinner. It's not going to take long.
Right.
Tragically, you've said the magic word, and I fear that my dog is very interested in food, so may take you up on that.
Oh. Right, oatmeal's here. Yeah. Need initiative from everyone. Alright, I'm going a little bit off book. This noble is apparently not supposed to be a noble. I disagree with the book.
He's just a guy.
He's just a guy.
He's just a little fella.
Yeah. Well, he's also supposed to be an armed guard.
So first of all, question: did the 17 hit?
Yes, it did.
Okay. Did the guy that I was punching have a weapon of some sort on him?
Sheathed, but yeah.
I'm gonna use disarming attack as a.
Does that apply to a weapon they're
It's
not
a,
holding?
it's a combat.
Because they're not holding the weapon right now.
It's like all those self-defense videos where like the guy draws the gun and then you just I have the gun now.
You're correct. No, he's not holding it. Okay. I will. Yeah, I'll leave that be.
Alright.
So that's gonna be a cool 5 damage to this guy.
Yeah. Oh lord, this is a rough
I
one,
really
not
should
gonna
just
lie,
pick
you
up
guys.
Tavern Brawler at this point.
I'm gonna be so real with you guys. This is a rough one. Yeah. All right. We're just gonna go bar fight for now. Yeah. Battle. Let's turn on some more music. And first up is that guy. They're gonna go up to there, up to you said you're raging, Murzol?
Yeah.
Alright. Put that on you. Alright. They're not gonna draw any weapons just yet, because you guys haven't. They're gonna punch you, swing at you. Natural 1. They swing wide.
Another wrist broken by his pecs.
A gauntleted fist hits your pecs and it makes the sound of metal hitting metal, and he's just like, huh. That's his turn. The noble is gonna disengage, go over here and cower. Vivian, you're up. Are you here, Vivian?
Sorry, I forgot I was muted.
No, you're fine.
Let me fix that. There we go. Okay. So yeah, Vivian is going to do exactly what she said and not get involved in this fight since it was suggested they didn't have to. And so she's just gonna kind of step over here to the side, and be like, "Oatmeal, come here. We're going to talk about what's happening, and I will explain exactly what's going on."
Yeah. Oatmeal, kind of a combatant in this one. That's fine.
She's like luring it over with like some jerky that she keeps in her pocket now. She's like,
Yeah.
"Oatmeal, I have jerky." And so
Chat can't see the map, by the way.
Oops.
Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, it's good for
no,
chat.
you're fine. You're fine. Sorry about that.
And so she's pointing out, like, she's like, "All right, so that guy said something that was very rude, and thought that we wouldn't do anything about it. And then Murzol stood up for us because that was not okay. That was very, very bad of him. And then these guys are apparently being paid by that guy to protect him, which means that they think money is more important than not agreeing with an asshole. And now, asshole's a bad word. Make sure you use it appropriately." That works for this guy, just contextually. And she's
Oatmeal
just
will
like,
repeat you in Draconic.
does
Only Griffin
Griffin
understands.
only Griffin use the word asshole and Draconic?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all he catches from all of it is just asshole. He's like, sounds right.
And she's like, "Yeah, okay, that sounds affirmative." And then she gives the jerky to Oatmeal.
Okay, are you still speaking in Druidic to him?
Yeah.
Alright. Fun.
Yeah, so she just like walks off to the side with Oatmeal, speaks Druidic, and it's just like, that's her turn.
Yeah, Oatmeal will.
It's like they do, just like, Oatmeal, you're only a week old, so let's introduce you to the concept of gratuitous violence for a moment.
Right.
Yeah,
Like, we're not going
and-
to get involved because I don't want you getting the taste for human and elven flesh because I'm half of that, but
Yeah.
Yeah, Murzol, you're up next.
Guess what? I'm gonna swing on the guy.
Yeah.
Reckless still. 15 hit?
Where is 15 does not hit.
Ooh.
Dude
Pay
is
some good
wearing,
guards.
Yeah, they're wearing some heavy splint armor.
Splint. Oh yeah, Splint is 17. I forgot how math works for a second. I was like, Splint's only 17. I rolled 15.
Yeah.
You fucking pansies wearing armor. Alright, at least you're gonna make it interesting.
Yeah. Is that your turn?
Yep. Yeah, he's not gonna pull out the lightning strikes in a bar fight.
Probably a good idea. Alright, this guy is gonna round up on Griffin and swing. But a 7 does not hit. Alright, Venus. Oh, wait. Hold on. They have multi-attack.
Oh boy.
Natural 20 will hit. So was that 2 plus modifier, I guess?
Yeah.
So 5 points
So
of
not-
damage to Griffin. Yeah. And then it's Venus's turn. What's Biffus doing?
Yeah, looking at one of the guards that has not attacked yet, and which, yeah, Biffus is gonna just walk over and lightly touch him on the shoulder and be like, "We don't really need to take part in this, do we?" I'm gonna try to charm person this one.
Oh. Yeah. They do have advantage on the saving throw. But
They do.
you know, it's a wisdom save. It's a 16.
Give it the old college try.
Yeah, I was like, this quickest way to remove one, right? Is worth a shot. Okay.
Right, and are you yeah, you're not moving Biffus up any at all? Alright.
Yeah, that seems like a good spot.
Yeah, that works. Griffin, you're up next.
Griffin's gonna try to grapple the one that he clocked already.
Choke him out.
Yeah, that's athletics versus athletics.
Yeah.
Not an advantage. So 8.
Yeah. So I got him. I just have this guy in a hold.
Yeah.
How many people can you grapple at once? Is it just one?
I would
Yeah.
say just one, yeah. Unless you have more than 2 hands.
No, I'm cool with that. So yeah, I'm just choking this guy out.
Yeah, it is the veteran's turn. They're going. They're just gonna try to headbutt you. That's a 21 to hit. I assume that hits, so that's, what is it, 4 points of damage? Yeah.
Yeah, this is to Griffin.
Yep. This is the one you're grappling. Oh, 2 attacks.
I'm not going to remind you.
Yeah. 18 to hit for that second one.
That just misses.
Yeah. All right. Veteran 2, targeting Murzol. Well, actually, technically it's Oatmeal's turn after that. Vivian, I need you to make either persuasion or animal handling.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, I'm better at one of those than the other, so we're gonna go with this animal handling thing, even though she knows at this point that it's not an animal. But she is holding jerky out for it to try to tempt it, so I feel like that's her methodology right now.
All right.
It is not an animal, but it does need handling.
Yes.
Yes. So, luckily, a 23 will prevent Oatmeal from going full pitbull on these guys, I guess. Yeah. Oatmeal just kind of sits down and just watches.
We'll get involved if they really need it. Don't worry.
All right. Now it's this guy's turn under Murzol. 2 hits. That's an 8. That's a 22.
Yeah, 22 would be.
Yeah. So 4 points, halved to 2.
To 2.
Yep. Yeah, that's his turn. Next is the noble. They're gonna just, yes, get them. Rough them up. That's the noble's turn. Vivian, you're up next.
Who took? Someone took a decent amount of damage, right? Griffin.
Yeah, of course.
5.
Go on.
Yeah. That tracks. Okay. Vivian's gonna fling a healing word at you. Just for, trying to keep you from not passing out again. So, we'll do that. You get 7 healing. Let's see. The healing word right now is beef jerky because that's what she's holding. So she's gonna fling a healing word at you.
Oatmeal is. They don't really have ears. if Oatmeal had ears, they would be perked up right now.
I said it one of its favorite phrases. So she'll do that for a bonus action, and then let's see. I think we can do some fun stuff that doesn't involve me getting involved in actually combat, because we're trying to teach manners to a dragon. Let's see. Golden orb, falling snowflakes, blah blah blah. Harmless sensory effect. The faint odor of a skunk. There we go. That's what I wanted. I was like, I know I can make someone smelly. So can I try to use Druidcraft on the this guy and make that person smell like a skunk and just like grab my nose and be like, oh my gosh, that's so gross. How could you do that? That's so embarrassing for you.
Just gonna mean girl this guy out of combat.
Yeah, basically.
I don't know what check that'd be. Just a, I guess spell check. So just your wisdom, D20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay, if I just roll wisdom, that should do what I want, right?
Should.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm using the things we haven't used it yet, right? Yeah.
No, you haven't used a coin. You're gonna use your
There we
coin
go.
on this.
I want to use my coin on this because I need to before the end of the night anyway. Gaslighting gas, yeah.
A noxious odor permeates through this guy's armor from and you see he's thoroughly embarrassed.
And Vivian looks down and winks at Oatmeal, and she's like, sometimes you don't need to get physically involved in combat. You can just kind of stop things in other ways. We'll see how this one goes. And she's like whispering down at Oatmeal.
Which guy is stinky?
This middle one, because I figure that will hopefully also get the other ones to back down too, because they're like, ew.
He shit his pants out of fear.
He's kind of central.
That looks like a stinky. I guess. I don't know.
Looks like a stinky.
Yeah.
That looks like a stinky. Arco 2025.
I love it.
Thanks. Yeah.
Clint, that's the merch.
But yeah, that's my turn.
Great.
You know,
So it's your turn.
teaching important lessons to a dragon baby. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, just continuing the reckless assault. Ooh, 24.
Yeah, 24.
So that's 8 damage total.
8 damage with your punch.
Yeah, because it's 1 plus strength,
yeah,
which is
range,
5 for
rage.
6, and then rage makes it 8.
That's wild, man.
And yeah, as he just like knocks this guy in the ribs, like, you're gonna want to start taking this a lot more seriously.
God, this guy. This fight's gonna take forever if you're just punching.
They can't give up at any point. Yeah,
Yeah, they can.
It's fully up to you how you want to run this.
Yeah. I'm trying to decide how I'm gonna run this stinky. I don't know.
How do I run this stinky?
It's just.
It's such a funny word.
Oh my
What a
goodness,
night,
I
y'all.
can't.
Welcome to D&D, where serious things happen. We turn random encounters into nightmares for the DM.
We're not evading the Looney Tunes allegations right now.
No.
Never.
Okay, it's the veteran's turn. He's next to the skunk man. Con save, I guess. What's your spell DC?
My spell save DC is a 15.
Oh lord.
Vivian has just learned how to cast the most concentrated cloud kill.
You guys
Cloud kill?
suddenly get an insight into Vivian's childhood since she's mentioned having siblings before, and that perhaps maybe she's one of the mean siblings.
Just cloud kill at this level, localized to one single person. Yes. Can I see? No.
I've had brother behavior.
Yeah, she's definitely an older sibling.
I guess this guy gets disadvantaged on his attacks. I don't know, man. I just work here. It's an 18 towards Griffin. I think that misses.
That does not hit.
That's a 20 towards Griffin.
Well, there's no help in that one.
Yeah.
So
They do 4 points of damage. As they're kind of gagging. It's like, dude, shower, like ever. Yeah. It's Venus's turn.
Venus is still gonna try charm person again on the same guy, the one that just hit Griffin. So wisdom save at advantage.
Oh. Distracted by the stinky.
Yeah. Venus is just going to encourage him to just take a walk outside, right? Just
Yeah.
remove one of the combatants from this encounter, right?
Absolutely, please. Yeah, The veteran kind of has this dazed look on his face, as like, oh, Venus, I didn't recognize you for a second. How's it going? I guess. Oh, the charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. What do you want?
Venus is just going to walk with him. Biffus is going to walk with him over to the bar and just like sit this one out, right?
Yeah.
That's Biffus's turn.
Griffin, your turn.
Griffin is gonna turn around as he's grappling this veteran. He's gonna look over to Murzol and say, "Hit him again!" And I'm gonna use Commander Strike, so that's gonna sacrifice my attack. And Murzol can use his reaction to make an attack, and
Say
it
less.
add a D8 to the damage.
Oh, buddy!
Goodness. I mean,
Get fucked.
yeah, that's one extra damage.
It's a
but
D-
still.
Still, that's 9 plus 2d8.
Yeah. Oh, do you get 2d8 added on that?
Well, yeah, because it's a crit,
Versus
so you
Commander?
double any dice
Well,
you
yeah.
roll.
I kind of don't know about Commander Strike.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
because it
for
adds,
Commander
you
Strike,
add
basically-
damage.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
So that is
Yeah.
a total of 19 damage.
Oh. Yeah.
That's a fucking hit,
Yeah, with
man.
just a haymaker. Dude is dazed and just kind of the metal kind of ringing a little bit. Yeah.
I warned you.
Is that your turn, Griffin? Griffin?
Can he freeze? What happened?
Well, so he's attacking at disadvantage.
I think we lost you for a second.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna action surge and try to shove this guy prone that I'm grappling. That way he's just stuck on the ground attacking at disadvantage.
All right. Yeah. Athletics check.
Just put him in the half Nelson. Ooh.
Yeah. With that 24. The veteran is able to keep his feet. Keep his foot
Well,
up,
I tried.
rather.
That's my turn.
The stinky veteran is up.
Oh, stinky. Oh, stinky.
I don't want to set. I feel like I'm setting a precedent for Druidcraft right now.
It's a dangerous thing that you've done.
Yeah, but it's also I don't. You know what? No, it's encourage clever uses of spells. Gonna roll a con save for this guy.
Well,
Do I want to do that? Part of me wants to rule it if you roll too low that you just lose your turn, but that feels a bit much. Just disadvantage on his attacks. That's a 10. That's a 5. Alright, it's 9:52. This fight shouldn't take too much longer, honestly. Oatmeal. What is Oatmeal doing?
Is his sound cutting out for anybody?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Whose
we're
sound?
getting
Yours.
yours.
Uh-oh. My, I don't know what the problem is, if so.
Seems okay now.
Yeah, it seems okay.
Yeah, that's weird. Alright, I'm trying to decide what Oatmeal's doing. They're probably just doing nothing, honestly. Let's see, Veteran 1. Not quite at half yet, but that was a big hit. Murzol, roll an intimidation check for me.
Rawr. Yeah, it's 12. Blech.
Yeah. Alright, he's still going. Yeah, they're not next to the stinky guy, so 12 and a 9.
Buddy. I don't know what to tell you.
That's his turn. The noble gonna peek his head up again. You guys got it. Keep it up. Vivian, it's your turn.
Okay. These guys aren't backing down, but we want them to. Do I want to set the precedent for my dragon that it can be scary and that is effective? That feels like a bad lesson to teach a baby dragon. Crap. Yeah, okay, so I think I think what she's gonna do is she's gonna cast Shillelagh on her quarterstaff.
Yeah.
And yeah, the druid spell I finally took when I leveled up, when I was like, oh yeah, I could swap out my cantrips because I need this. Because gosh, I have no strength. I have paper bones. But yeah, so she's gonna like swap out. She's gonna use Shillelagh on her quarterstaff, and she's just gonna kind of like walk up to this one that's like engaged with Murzol. And so she's got this like magic glowing quarterstaff. She's like, listen, I really don't want to hit you. You see how hard my friend hits. And I mean, my guard dog's not very fond of you either. So I think you and your friends really ought to just leave.
Yeah. Give me a intimidation.
Okay. I'm not the best at it, but I'm really hoping this works. Nope. unless like me trying to bank off of Murzol already hitting like a truck, it would give me any kind of advantage. But yeah, no.
No, an 8 unfortunately does not do it for you.
Okay. Well, does that count as my action?
It's talking and
Okay. If he doesn't back down and leave, I'm just gonna straight up smack him with my my quarterstaff. All right, I warned you. Bonk.
Go for it.
So let's see. For the duration, you can use spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls. Melee attacks using the weapon, and damage die becomes a D8. And it's magical in case that matters. Let's see. Does it already do that for my quarterstaff if I attack with it? Do. No, it does not. Why is it not? That's so weird that it doesn't like let you have an option for quarterstaff in there if it's got Shillelagh on it. Okay, so anyway, it's 1d8, and that's plus 5, I guess, for my
it's plus
wisdom.
Your wisdom.
It's /R.
I don't know. I don't use the commands.
I know. I think it's this. Boop. Well, it's a d20. D20. So I got a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that more than hits.
And I will do 1 damage. 1 bonking damage.
Plus your wisdom modifier, so.
Oh. 6 bonking damage.
Oh, that's I accidentally
I
healed
thought
them for
the-
6.
Whoops.
They feel invigorated by your quarterstaff.
You
Right.
should leave. Bonk.
Yeah, I think it's getting close to 10. Do we want to just stop this after this initiative order? Back at 20 or?
If this is just sort of a random encounter, we could probably just wrap it up soon.
Yeah, I'm trying to wrap it up. One of them's
I
out.
I have an idea.
All right. Yeah, Murzol, you're up next then.
Because all right, trading punches is not gonna. It's gonna take a while. This guy is very weak. So Murzol is just gonna try and take that slight stunning strike he landed and try and just choke this guy out.
All right.
And just lock him in a headlock.
Yeah, I will say to knock someone unconscious through suffocation, it takes a number of minutes.
I looked it up. If they're choking, that's just to hold their breath. Because I checked the rules, that's why I had this idea. If they're choking, it's equal to their con mod. It's a number of rounds.
Oh, really?
So whatever his con mod is, that would be the number of rounds he has to survive getting choked out.
Alright, then, yeah, roll an athletics.
Alright, and this is at advantage because raging.
Yes, sir. Ooh.
With the 24 again.
Yeah.
Listen, man, this is either going to go quickly or you're going to lose your teeth. But that's the turn. That's the action.
Yeah. It is the Charmed Veteran's turn. They're just gonna take a load off. They're out of combat. Venus.
Biffus is going to cast Bless on Griffin, Murzol, and herself. Did I cut out?
No,
We got you.
Bless on. That'll be concentration. Alright. Bless is up. Is that Venus's turn?
Yeah, that's Venus's turn.
Alright. Griffin, you're up next.
Griffin is going to yell at Murzol, "Do it again!" Same deal, right? Take an attack and add a D8 if you hit.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I have bless.
Yeah.
18 hit?
18 hits.
Okay. No crit this time, but still 9 damage.
Yeah. 9 plus your regular attack.
Oh, plus rage, so 11.
Well, you also...
That's what
you
the
also...
plus 6 is.
Oh. I see.
Because it's just a fist, yeah.
Right,
yeah.
now you're... No,
so 11
right.
total.
Alright.
That's it for Griffin.
Right. This guy is well below half health. He's getting... with that 11 con save, he's knocked out. Alright, veteran's turn. They are... Oh, stinky, right. I was looking at these...
Stinky.
Yeah, I was looking at these, the little thing... The... Whatever I have on them. And I was like, what are those? And I'm like, oh yeah, he's grappled and stinky. Duh.
Oh, Stinky! How did I forget?
How could I have forgotten? Neither does it. Alright. Oatmeal has seen what you are doing, and like any baby is going to try to intimidate. It's going to kind of step up.
Like Eddie.
Kind of puff out his chest and just give this I would say massive roar. It's a baby dragon. It's kind of cute.
Oh. It's like that. Yeah, it's like the scene from The Lion King.
As it
just trying to yell at a bug.
Yeah, it just goes wisdom save. Not expecting this dog to let out a roar.
Yeah, sorry, he hasn't quite mastered woof.
I'm not sorry.
There's no good frightened thing either. Oh, that's
what, to make fun of my dog's bark? How dare you?
Wishes he was just knocked out because he is
Right.
stinky, grappled, and now afraid.
Right.
Condition stinky. Or status effect. Anyways.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna be honest with Oatmeal roaring, this guy's unwilling to fight with one of his guys charmed and just smoking a pipe in the back of the inn. And the other guy knocked out. Yeah, they're gonna back down if you let them.
I think flavorfully, Griffin is going to take this guy to the front door and toss him out.
I'll allow it, yeah. Yeah. Gets tossed out. And that's...
Yeah. Murzol will go to the noble and, like, just pick him up by the scruff. You got room keys here?
Yeah.
Hand him over.
Yep.
And then Murzol, Griffin, hold it open. And yeah, he will toss the noble outside as harshly as he can and just go, sleep tight, dipshit!
And yeah, with that, I think that's an excellent stopping point.
Biffus is going to be like, you should probably go make sure they're okay. And the other guy just ideally just walks out after them.
Yep. That happens.
Take your unconscious friend with you.
Nah, they're leaving him.
Well, hey, we got rooms.
Yeah. And yeah, with that, I think that's a good stopping point for today. So, you know, and stuff, we usually go around, let people, you know, talk about themselves and all that. So, Kenny, you go first.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. I'm Kenny. I am here every Thursday playing Griffin and occasionally Biff as someone. Tonight it was my absolute privilege to play Naked Griffin and Biff as Venus. Dyto, we miss you. We hope you're back next week. Yeah, you can also find me at Bard Rock Cafe and the Bard Rock Network, DMing the main campaign and occasionally appearing as a guest star in various other things. My socials, I'm Kenny Rules, pretty much everywhere. I am mostly active on Blue Sky these days. So.
Alright, you're up next, Steven.
I am. That's me, and I'm Steven. I played Murzol tonight, and you can catch me back here every Thursday, still being Murzol, still probably pissing somebody off and getting into more trouble than he should. Other than that, this is currently the only regular show I'm on, but I pop up everywhere and anywhere where you least expect it. You can find me online anywhere at DJ Stevosaurus. That's all the socials.
And Christina, you're up next.
Hi guys, I'm Christina. When I'm not here playing as Vivian the Druid and terrorizing Arco, I can be found over on the Agents of Damn podcast playing the not an assassin, definitely only a gardener, Leah, and she is definitely never terrorizing her DM god. We release episodes every other Friday. You can find us Agents of Damned, Agents of D, or AOD. And if you want to find me personally, you can find me pretty much everywhere across the internet at Greekachu.
Alright. And I have been Arco or Matthew, the GM for this game. You can find me here, DMing this Looney Tunes looking game for, you know, yeah, nowhere else though. Don't look for me. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Be sure to tune in to this channel next Monday for Aether Tech Wars, and next Wednesday for Maginites. And bye bye.